When I was younger, the PlayStation 3 was one of my favorite consoles. So now, I'm gonna share the history with you today, essentially.
Gecko.
In America, the PS3 came out in 2006. They costed $499 for the 20GB model and $599 for the 60GB model. The launch titles included Blast Factor, Call of Duty 3, Genji Days of Blade, Madden NFL 2007, Marvel Ultimate Alliance, Mobile Suit Gundam Crossfire, NBA 2007, NBA 2K7, I don't know what the difference is, but Need for Speed Carbon, Resistance, Fall of Man, Ridge Racer 7, Tony Hawk's Project 8, Tiger Woods PGA Tour 2007, Untold Legends, Dark Kingdom. PS3 began development in 2001. It was officially unveiled to the public on May 16, 2005 at E3 2005, of course. A functioning version of the console was not yet available. It was only video footage of predicted PS3 specs that was actually shown to the public. The initial prototype that was shown at the E3 show had 2 HDMI ports, 3 Ethernet ports, and 6 USB ports. Later on, when the system was shown again at E3 2006, there was only 1 HDMI port, 1 Ethernet port, and 4 USB ports. 2 configurations were announced, one with the 20GB model, with 20GB hard drive, and the other with a 60GB hard drive. The 60GB model was the only one with an HDMI port, wireless internet, flashcard readers, and chrome trim with a silver logo. Both consoles were announced for a worldwide release. On September 6, 2006, Sony announced that PAL Region PS3 launch would be delayed until March 2007 because of a shortage of materials that was used in the Blu-ray drive. It was announced at the Tokyo Game Show on September 22, 2006 that the 20GB system would include an HDMI port, but still would not include Wi-Fi or the chrome trim. During the event, Sony showed 27 playable PS3 games running on final hardware. The PS3 was first released in Japan on November 11, 2006. A little over 80,000 consoles were sold within 24 hours of its release in Japan. Soon after its release in Japan, it was released in North America on November 17, 2006. There was a lot of violence surrounding the release of the PS3, with customers and campers being shot and robbed. 60 campers fought over 10 systems. The plan was to release the console globally through the month of November, but at the start of September, the release in Europe and the rest of the world was delayed until March. Sony offered full refunds for pre-orders since it was a last-minute delay. On January 24, 2007, Sony announced that the PS3 would go on sale on March 23, 2007 in Europe, Australia, the Middle East, Africa, and New Zealand. The system sold about 600,000 units in its first day. On March 7, 2007, the 60GB PS3 launched in Singapore with a price of $799. The console was released in South Korea on June 16, 2007 as a single version equipped with an 80GB hard drive and IPTV. The slim model was officially announced on August 18, 2009. It was called the PS3 CECH 2000. It was announced at the Sony Gamescom press conference. The new features included a slimmer form, decreased power consumption, and a quieter cooling system. It was released in major territories by September 2009. A new logo was introduced for the console to replace the old Spider-Man type font they used for the previous model. They wanted to replace this due to the fact that they were actually working on their Spider-Man movies at that point in time. They basically reverted back to the PS2 font for the new PS3 logo. The Super Slim model is the one that I have. Sony announced this model at the Tokyo Game Show in September 2012. This new model was called the CECH4000. These were released with the 250 gig hard drive and the 500 gig hard drive. There were 3 versions of the Super Slim model that were revealed. One with a 500 gigabyte hard drive, another with a 250 gigabyte hard drive, which was not available in PAL regions, and a third with a 12 gigabyte flash storage that was available in PAL regions and in Canada. The storage of the 12 gigabyte model could be upgraded with an official standalone 250 gigabyte hard drive. A vertical stand was also released to this model. The 500 gigabyte model was released on September 28, 2012 in the United Kingdom, and the 12 gigabyte model was released October 12, 2012. In the United States, the PS3 Super Slim was first released as a bundled console. The 250 gigabyte model was bundled with the Game of the Year edition of Uncharted 3 and released September 25, 2012. And the 500 gigabyte model was bundled with Assassin's Creed 3 and released on October 30th, 2012. In Japan, the black-colored Super Slim model was released on October 4th, 2012, and the white-colored Super Slim model was released on November 22nd, 2012. The Super Slim model is 20% smaller and 25% lighter than the Slim model, and it has a manual sliding disc cover instead of the standard motorized slot-loading disc drive. The white-colored Super Slim console was released in North America on March 12, 2013, as part of the God of War bundle with 500 gigabytes of storage and contained God of War Ascension as well as the God of War Saga. The Azurite Blue model was released on October 8, 2013 as a GameStop exclusive with 250 gigabytes of storage space.